Alright. Well, got her did. My micro Skinner stack. How about you? I'm loving it. That was once this, and this was once a 112 combo amp. The Blackstar HT60 Soloist. You've seen it in my other videos. And that thing, especially with that Eminence Commonwealth, was just so doggone heavy. Carrying it around, trying to lug it around. And that was another reason why I got the DSL15. And I'm finished with the mods on it. I've got it exactly where I want it now. I kind of went back after the last video and did a little bit more tinkering, a little bit more tweaking here and there. And now, it's just, it's rocking. And yeah, I'm sorry, it'll eat this Blackstar for lunch. And I know a lot of you are probably saying, oh, ain't no way, ain't no way. Well, the Blackstar is a killer amp. I love it. If all I was going to play was the real heavy Gary Moore type stuff, where I'm playing a massive amount of gain and extremely loud volume, like Gary did, then yeah, the Blackstar would probably, for that, would be more my choice. But where the Blackstar pales at compared to this little Marshall DSL15 is its versatility. And I know they advertise it up as, you know, oh, this is, you know, you got 2 different voicings on each channel and the versatility. Well, they're not telling you completely true. If you play completely clean, then yeah, your clean channel is going to be okay. What would make this better is instead of doing a shared EQ, they should have gave the clean channel its own separate 3-band EQ instead of just a tone knob. And I mean, you could probably put a good EQ pedal in the effects loop and help a lot of that. Add some more warmth to it while you retained your highs and your lows, instead of this tone knob just making it light and dark. You know, the voicings on the gain channels, as long as that's all you need is to set the gain at 5, 6, 7, 8, wherever you play it at, then you're fine. But like with me, I'm playing everything from Hank Jr. to Cinderella, maybe even Motley Crue. You know, I cover a lot of territory. This amp won't do that. Individually, it can play one genre or the other all night long, but it can't go in between them too well. And when I was doing it before, I was having to set the gain way back and then hit it with a overdrive pedal. Bad part about that is all the solid state components in this tube amp. This has got 2 12AX7 preamp tubes, 2 EL34 power amp tubes, but they've got a bunch, but all this stuff that you're hitting in between to change it is all solid state components. Well, when you start running that overdrive into a solid state end of it, especially when it's already under gain, it just gets really super compressed. I mean, and I had it dialed, everything dialed back the best I could get it, but I could still hear that compression in it, and I don't really like that. I like a good open tone, because, you know, the majority of what I do, Southern rock and blues, those are all open tones. They're not real super compressed. But that's the reason why I kept on him hawing around about it. And I finally decided, once I heard the DSL15, I fell in love with it, with, you know, that guy doing the mods to his. So I split them up. I got some of the cane grill cloth to give it a little bit more of a vintage Marshall vibe, and redid them all. Loving that. The Blackstar will be my backup amp. I don't know, I may end up selling it and getting a DSL15 head to set on top of there for backup. That way I can do the mods to it, have everything just the same. But, I mean, for the most part, that DSL, that's doing what I want it to do. I mean, this room here, from where my jam room is into here, world of difference in how it sounds. It's amazing. It's a lot more bassy in here. I was running my bass up around 7, 7.5, and in here I've got it dialed back to about 4.5. That's how much difference the bass is. Bass response, and I don't know if it's a different type of carpet, different, you know, just bigger room, and I'm noticing it more or what, but, you know, but start you off on the clean channel. And that's another thing. This is a shared EQ on the clean channel. So, you know, yeah, you could put an EQ pedal on it, and you could either make it as Fender-y as you want it, or you could make it as Vox AC30 as you like it, or you could make it whatever you want, you know. But I mean, this. Now I've got the gain on the clean channel dined. You know, I can back the gain off and, you know, make it much more. It's kind of got that little bit of that Fender jangle to it. But I like it with that little bit of gain on it, you know, for like. And from where I modded the reverb on it, it's now much more effective. Yeah, I like that. I mean, that's pretty cool. But this overdrive channel, oh my God, Magnet. That's with the volume on about 2 3/4 on the guitar. You know, it's good medium plexi tone. You can bring it up to about right at 5. You start getting in that good Marshall crunch. And then you get up around 6.5 to 7, you're getting into Skinner territory there. You know. Uncle Ted, crank the gain up just a little bit more. It just keeps right on going. I love that. Little wango tango. You know, I mean, it gets right in there. Without kicking on the OD, you can still hit. Then if you really want to get some heat going, now I'm real close to it. Thing I love about it, with the Blackstar, when I kick the OD on, no matter what I did to that pedal, no matter what I did to the amp, there was a tonal change. I could hear a big change in the tone, and that's not what I want when I kick my pedal on. With this Marshall and that Boss OD3, I'll let you hear it for yourself. All you hear is the gain change, and that's it. I love that. That is perfect. When you can get your amp to do that, if you use a booster pedal, that's why a lot of guys go to a clean boost. That way they're not really changing their tone. They're just, you know, boosting the clean signal. And that's kind of how I have that set up, but